Ladies and gents, welcome to CG Reaction. This is Workplace Safety, JonTron by the channel JonTron Show. Yeah, people have been commenting down. This is a really good video by JonTron, so I'm not, why the hell not? Yeah, I guess he's gonna talk about how some of the workplace safety things are really ridiculous. Because I remember some, hearing or watching somewhere that some places, some companies have safety measures that is just ridiculous. Like how they even come up with, I have no idea. It's an entire list of all the different safety things for specific incidents that could happen. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I can't remember one specific thing about that, but I do remember thinking like, holy shit, that was ridiculous. How do they even think about that? But that is what it is. They are really fucking thorough. And obviously this was one of the Americans, United States company thing. I don't know if that's the case with everywhere, but yeah, I know it was one of the United States company that the federal laws for the companies was that kind of a detail. To me, that was so fucking awesome because you have to be really rich country that even your workplace safety things, people go in that much detail, I guess. I mean, usually people just thinks about the common sense thing like workplace safety, sure, but small things here and there, I don't know, like something like don't throw baby's diaper here and there because I don't know, smell of that diaper can probably kill somebody or something. I don't know, obviously that was a joke, but something like that, something ridiculous, but somebody actually sat down and thought all those things. So I guess he's gonna talk about something like that. It's gonna be fun. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the reaction. There's a link in the description with all of my videos. Check out the cast for all the playlists. It makes it easier for you to see. JonTron reaction playlist, then Warhammer 40k, Internet Historian, History. Yeah, that's what this one.
This video is brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. Real quick, if you want to pick up this super slick limited edition Ghost of Late Night Television shirt, or any of these other worthy contenders, head on over to represent.com/JonTron before it's too late. Links in the description. Ow! Heat was hot! So let me know when you're ready. Ow, fucking hell. I actually burned myself for real. All right. Ow. Oh, you shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Okay, ready?
Well, one thing occurred to me, that JonTron originally started as a game channel, right? Because his very old videos are about games, and even his intro is like game, JonTron, even the name feels like that. And something I realized that lots and lots of big ass channels that is today basically started as a gaming channel and then became something great, like I don't know, history channel or just channel like this who reviews things or something like that. I don't know.
Today we're going to be watching some work safety videos. I love these. You know, the ones that employers show their staff that say things that a 5-year-old should know by age 4? Yeah, those. These are the best. All right, let's enjoy some of the best work safety videos the internet has to offer. All right, number 1, think about this. I'll try.
Think about it.
What? Oh God.
I was, I think. I mean, actually, had you been there, you might have disagreed. Oh my God. He's woven straight into that Persian rug forever now. Yes, okay, he had a bit of an accident, but it's one of a kind. I give you good price.
Why sing?
Don't think, act about this. I mean, while you're thinking about it, he's sparking. There's flames shooting out of his eye sockets. Help him.
You're gonna burn up in that hot suit today.
Boy, I hate that darn thing.
Shh, I'm not gonna wear that hot suit. I'm not gonna wear that. Go in the radioactive chamber. Hate that radioactive suit. It's boring. Shh, out of fashion. Warm. Psh, don't like it. Oh, my skin's melting. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen? That was just that guy's fault. That's not work safety. That's work dum-dum.
Seriously.
If you have a wrench directly embedded into your brain, do you even have time to go, ah? Is it not more just like...
All right, I am a builder, right? I've worked mostly on factories and things, different contracts here and there, subcontracts and things like that. One thing I can definitely say, that one of the biggest safety thing that I know for sure that people usually take for granted is fucking helmets. People basically like me who just go there for supervise, sometimes don't stay there for hours and hours long, with just things like, just walk around without helmet because you're just there for 15 minutes, right? I mean, that is a usual occurrence. I don't do that shit because I have some form of OCD, I guess, because I think things too deep. So I never walk around, without a helmet. But lots of my colleagues, you can call it, not really colleagues, but contractors like me that I know of, usually does that shit, and I always get, I always get pissed off. Like, what the fuck, man? Wear a helmet. So helmet is the one thing that is the most common, thing that people basically take it for granted. Like, helmet, come on. What am I driving a bike here or something? No, idiots. A simple bolt can fall on you from really high, height, I guess, and could fuck you up.
Be safe on your job today.
Don't die, please don't die. You were alive before you died. Don't die. Now this gets straight to the point, gets to the meat of it. When you're on the job, don't die. That's gonna really affect my bottom line. What do I pay you for? What do I pay you for? You're literally less than useless. My paraplegic grandma could do more than you, god damn it! All right, number 2, coughs and sneezes, 1945.
You may have met a few people who like doing this sort of thing.
Oh, he might be me.
They're a nuisance, I agree, but pretty harmless. You have certainly seen thousands like this. They're not a nuisance. They're a real danger.
This guy's just a dickhead is what he is.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, come on, man, Jesus.
Hi, stop it, you. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it, stop it. That's what you say the first time you see someone do that. There's no video necessary for this. Someone goes, hey, what's going on?
They did the similar shit in the 80s when people had cocaine or heroin pandemic. What was that? Cocaine or heroin pandemic, I guess, in the 80s or something. People are just creating this kind of videos, awareness videos, like, just say no. How hard is that? I mean, really, man, just say no. How hard is that? You gotta say that to addicts? They need actual fucking help. They can't just say no. The body goes to withdrawal. But that was just funny as shit. Just the out of touch thing, basically. Just say no. Really?
In a big crowd. Stop it. Stop. What the fuck?
Come here. What do you think you're up to? You've probably infected thousands of people already. What do you think this is for?
I'm going to jam it right up your ass for being such a stupid, inconsiderate piece of shit.
Close your eyes.
Pepper.
I mean, at least be a little more delicate with it. I've always wanted to know, does Pepper make you sneeze? They're always in the old cartoons. Pepper, achoo, says Sebastian the cat. Fuck, that wasn't his name. What was Sylvester. Sylvester the cat. Sebastian was a crab. This is not safe. All my passages are burning up. It's a never-ending feeling of my inner world on fire. This was dumb.
Sneeze, handkerchief. See what I mean?
What the fuck was that?
Understand? Handkerchief, sneeze. Got it?
I see, okay. I just sneezed once, dude. I was on the phone, I sneezed. I gotta
Harvey
just go.
Ball, I'm
Now
dying.
You can carry on.
I don't think he's gonna be able to, dude. You can't just break a man like that and then tell him to just carry on. I wonder where he is today.
Hello, I'm Inspector Roy, here to do your regular city health inspection.
Just do your regular city health inspection, not here in inspector garb and a secret serial killer at all. Just Inspector Roy. Very good spaghetti.
Oh, Harry, that's a major violation. You can't eat and drink in the kitchen.
Oh, Harry, not only is that a major violation of health, that's a violation of human decency.
Well, Harry, you just keep messing up here. You
Wow, Harry, what are you, a raccoon? What the fuck? You can't eat. I mean, I get it, they have to make something ridiculously over-exaggerated, but still, you have to keep it realistic, otherwise your point doesn't get through with people. There are certain stupid people who see that like, yeah, I don't eat from wash basin, so I'm fine, and not get the point. So, exaggeration is good, but not at this level.
got on dirty clothes. You just wiped your hand with your gloves. You need an apron on, and you've got a
He
cloth
looks
in-
seriously like he's mad dogging Inspector Roy right now. All right,
Seriously.
I ain't eating in the sink, but you'll be eating through a tube for the rest of your life.
Harry, what are you doing in there without the light on? You can't be washing dishes without the light on.
Now, what are you doing back there? You better not be doing anything illegal under cover of darkness.
Let's see, this is your chemical storage closet, but you have food in here stored with chemicals. Now, that's a violation, and that's a repeat from your last inspection.
This place is like a serious hazard. I feel like we're slowly uncovering a crime scene here. Now, why would you need 3 barrels of hydrochloric acid?
I was just gonna say that. I mean, imagine if this video just progressed and slowly he just started to uncover all the chemicals that is been used to, you know, make some kind of a meth or heroin or something like that. And slowly, what is those packets of white powder? Is that salt? And then you see 2 or 3 gangster, you know, slowly creeping on him, and that's it. The video ends.
This is a Wendy's.
Harry, that's not a hand sink, that's a prep sink. You just washed your hands on top of your defrosting chicken and contaminated it. And this chicken here, it's a 64 degrees. It's in the danger zone. That should have been stored.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone refer to a raw chicken as in the danger zone.
Danger zone. Harry, there's blood all over this lettuce. You cross-contaminated it.
No! I mean, I've already made the joke, and now it's serious. It really is turning into a murder scene. Now, Harry, what is going on here? You got fingers in the spinach, a foot in the arugula, and that's just bringing a whole new meaning to a head of lettuce.
Harry, I heard that toilet flush, but I didn't hear the hand sink. Did you wash your hands? Gotta wash your hands before you return.
Nah, I didn't.
This guy like, wow, creep, get alive. What's wrong with you? You're hearing people wash their hands or do their business?
What's going on? John called me and said the health inspector was here.
Yeah, we failed pretty bad thanks to Harry.
Harry? Who's Harry?
Harry got away with the watermelon scot-free! You gotta be fucking kidding me! He got
All in
away
the
with this whole
Swartz.
time! You bastards! You've been hoodwinked! Okay, this one's called Shoe Store Head Trauma. Bloody Lucky.
Hello?
Somebody's gonna throw a shoe or something?
I have to go.
I mean, she's just like shopping at your store. Is there an issue?
Can I help you?
Do you have this in a size 8, please?
Let me check the back.
Yeah, you check the back. See if I care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous. I'm getting a little uneasy.
Okay, first of all, why is he climbing the ladder with high heels? Nobody does that shit. Never.
I hope she like falls through the wall onto the other lady, and they both die, because really they both seem kind of unpleasant, and I don't like them.
That's it.
Everything okay?
Oh, what a surprise! Are you dying back there? They've been feuding.
Hello, John just said, you know, I hope that those things fall on both of them because they don't seem nice. So that's it. That's what John's threshold is. If somebody doesn't seem nice, they can basically die.
For 17 years, and this is it. This is her final revenge. Oh wow! It almost sounds like someone took one of the screws out of the ladder back there. Whoops.
Game over,
Well,
really?
yeah. Don't do that. Don't fall on the fluorescent glass, smash, and die. I agree. Now we got heat stress safety training video.
As spring evolves into summer, the potential for heat-related illness
This is
also
important.
rises.
Jesus Christ, I'm not joking. Like this video is actually making me uncomfortable because I hate the heat.
collectively known as heat
I know, you know, this is supposed to be ridiculous videos that's supposed to make fun of, but I don't know. This feels like really important, regardless how ridiculous it's going to be, because it's going to be since it's in this video. But you know, this is another thing, right? Lots of workers usually do not check their hydration while working on, you know, in heat. Basically, that's a big ass hazard. And effects of that, if they don't feel immediately, they will feel along the way, and which is not good. So this is one of the important things, like, you know, check of the heat stress and heat related issues, I guess.
heat stress.
Holy crap, that's a hot man! Get this man a friggin' Dasani!
These illnesses include heat cramps, heat rash, heat syncope.
I don't feel so good.
Fuck is heat syncope? Heat cramps, sky cramping, okay, got it. Heat rash, beautiful visual. Heat syncope?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I wish I wasn't suffering from this heat syncope.
Yeah.
You guys didn't know what it was either. That's what it is, isn't it?
In this program, we'll learn how to respond to
I don't know what heat syncope, but feels like it's something, you know, psychological because of the heat, right? You start to feel sick, and you know, it's like you have a fever or something like that. I think it's going to be that.
victims of specific heat-related problems, and most importantly,
The heat death of the universe. Heat stress.
when exposed to hot conditions, excess body heat is expelled when the amount of blood circulating to the skin is increased.
Yeah, I know how being hot works. Is this, you can't seriously be telling me they're making a video about this. I mean, I don't know if this video kind of like explained things properly. I feel like I gotta go follow up on the website here. ATR-Inc.
Dude, seriously, but in the workout place where, you know, every worker has this work mentality, because labor workers basically have, you know, people who don't do labors would not understand that. But if you're a labor worker and this is what you do every day, you get preoccupied with doing shit so much that you don't listen to your body, because everything you're doing is physical, which will stress your body out. But now you are accustomed to stressing your body out, so lots of time heat issues and things like that, dehydration, you probably won't notice that until it's very late. So things like this is really important.
.com. Let's see what they got for us. Here it is. Understanding and preventing heat-related illnesses. $495? What the hell? They're selling this 16-minute video about sweating for $500? Do you want to know what's even scarier than that? That is apparently the bestseller. Above stormwater pollution prevention plan. One of them is stand in the shade, drink a cold iced water. The other is there's pollutants in the water. It's going directly into 5,000 families' houses. 16 newborns are affected. Stand in the shade. Get a little, hold one little fan, one of those little fans, hold it on your face when it gets a little hot. Air New Zealand safety. Oh my God, is this what plays on the plane? Nothing can ever match the Virgin America one with Todrick Hall.
Wait a second. All right.
Nothing will ever beat that one in my eyes.
Hey!
Oh my God. That's a sweet hat. I bet this is just Elijah Wood's actual normal day, poor bastard. He goes out to get a sandwich and some fat, sweaty nerd comes up and goes,
I'm here to guide you on your journey, so cease your rebel rousing and listen very carefully.
Oh, it's a New Zealand video. Lord of the Rings, New Zealand, I get it.
Oxygen is precious to you beyond measure. Pull down on the mask, place over your nose and mouth.
just use a spell! It's just weird seeing like Lord of the Rings fantasy characters putting on a freaking oxygen mask. I've seen an elf woman make a wall of horse water destroy a bunch of ring wraiths, and I'm supposed to believe she needs a gas mask? She's immortal, goddammit! Unless she gets stabbed, I think elves are immortal unless they get stabbed.
If there's a mishap during takeoff or landing...
That's not Gandalf. That's not Gandalf. That's not Gandalf. I've seen Gandalf. It's not him.
Put your hands on your head and your feet flat on the floor.
I didn't
Chinese
need to see
knockoff
Gandalf brace
Gandalf.
for impact, okay? That man fell down with a Balrog for like 100 eons in his brain, at least. It was in the movie, it was like 5 days, but he's not gonna die if he crashes in a plane. Maybe he will. elves will.
Life jackets are easily put on while seated.
If you're seated in a sky couch, it's in your leg rest. And if you're seated in Business Premier, it's located here beside you.
And if you're a peasant in economy class, your life jacket's up in Isengard. Haha, just kidding, you don't have one. This man should be seated far away from the emergency exit aisle because I don't trust his slippery, buttery fingers.
Inflate your life jacket by pulling on the red tab.
If you need to inflate the life jacket a bit more!
The Hobbit's the only thing about New Zealand! Have you seen Lord of the Rings? This is me in New Zealand!
Crew will provide cute little life jackets for our littlest people.
Why is he so small? Is it because he's a Hobbit in the movie? Well,
Yeah.
he's just Elijah Wood here. It just looks like a very small man. How much pussy you think Elijah Wood gets when he's a little dude on the screen? Hey, babe, I'm at the bar. You know who
I think regardless of what, he gets a lot just because he's literally the main protagonist of the Lord of the Rings, right? I know there's also the Hobbits, the new trilogy from the Lord of the Rings, which is also fucking awesome. I watched all of them, obviously. You know, I love the whole thing. But, you know, the original Lord of the Rings are the original Lord of the Rings, and in that he's the main protagonist, which was kind of his issue because he never get fame after that. Every actor has these issues. Like if you become something that is way too iconic, your career is over because people will never see you anything else but that. That's what happened to him, which is sad. Same thing probably happened to the Radcliffe, you know, in Harry Potter. Basically, he's never gonna be, you know, at high level because everybody just sees him as Harry Potter. So he won't be able to play any characters where he could be, you know, really pop out basically.
I am? You ever been to
Same thing happened to Al Pacino. Al Pacino, is that, yeah.
the New Zealand Airways? I'm the little guy on the screen. I'm a little baby in New Zealand Airways ad. Why is he so small? It's really bothering me.
Your crew are now pointing out your exits.
Your nearest exit could be behind
Ugh, it's just not right. That's not Gimli. It doesn't look like Gimli. It's gross. I mean, Gimli's gross, but that's grosser. I don't fucking know.
Anybody who made this is a fucking moron. First of all, Lord of the Rings has a massive budget. You can't match all the effects, visual effects of the Lord of the Rings in your stupid video. So why even attempt it, right? I get it, it's New Zealand, but use something else, man. Come on.
Oh, turn this shit off. Get the plane off the ground. Get me back to fucking California. So tonight, get ready to fly. Introduction to basic health and safety. Nice and simple. I like that. Let's see.
In this film, we will outline the areas you need to think of and show you that health and safety need not be confusing.
I wasn't really confused.
An introduction to health and safety.
Now you've confused me.
Yeah.
Almost immediately. And you promised me you weren't going to do that.
Yeah.
Be familiar
Kid
with your
doesn't know
workplace.
shit.
You should be familiar with your workplace and the task.
He looks a bit too familiar. He looks like he could use a getaway.
Lifting.
This man looks like he's about to commit a crime. He's casing the place, for God's sake.
Bend the knees and keep your back straight. Take a grip on the load and start to lift in a smooth upward movement.
That is the strangest way I've ever seen anyone lift anything in my life. This is how you lift a box.
Slips and trips are often seen as a joke. However, in reality, nothing could be further from the truth.
Although, accompanied with cartoon sounds, one could easily make the mistake of giving a good chuckle.
Because something as small as a pen can cause serious damage when slipped on.
Oh no, they're not going to actually show that on television, are they? Oh, the humanity!
Alright, first of all, falling thing, do we need that, right? I mean, everybody falls since they've been kid, I guess. Everybody falls. How the fuck would you not know that falling is dangerous? I don't know. I mean, it did say it's a basic, thing, basic health and safety, so why not mention it? Sure, but come on.
Slips, trips, and falls. The fatal half inch. The fatal half inch. What does that mean? Of course, the fatal half inch, or how using your eyes can save your life. You know, the correlation is quite simple.
Yeah.
In this short video, we will show you something most people don't realize about what causes us to trip and fall and how to avoid this dangerous hazard.
How many fucking people are tripping and need a video about it? Because apparently it's a lot. For God's sakes, people are paying $500 to learn how to stay in the shade.
Can you spot the trip hazards in this photo?
I gotta tell you, I really can't. Is it the red bottle cap? Little piece of tape? Okay, tell me, where is it? Where is it?
Here's one where the surface changes elevation.
No, it's not. No, I'm just gonna call bullshit on you. Here is not one.
Would you see this one? And 2 more changes in elevation, more than ½ an inch.
All right, this has turned into a straight up actual conspiracy video. This is what a conspiracy theory YouTube video looks like.
People tend to trip over things that we see all the time, but don't normally notice.
If you look at this man tripping.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to make a point, like all the stuff that is lying around, of course you would notice that, so you're not going to trip on that, but just a change in elevation, crack here and there, is your mind is not going to process that, and you will trip. Yeah, kind of understandable.
It looks normal till you zoom in and you see the reptoid pop out at the last minute, causing the man's knee to buckle and for his body to fall forward in a rolling motion. Most people don't see that reptoid bump come up on the first viewing, and that's exactly what they want.
Anywhere you see a crack in a walking surface lurks a potential trip hazard.
Jesus Christ! This is a new one. I've never heard of a minor elevation paranoia. I want to know when he's scanning an area.
It's not though, right? I mean, people who basically, do labor work like that would know shit like this, because, simple elevation with cracks is something that you would trip over. Obviously not when you're just walking, but if you're moving stuff, your feet are not, moving in that sense. Your feet are very low when you're walking, almost dragging on the floor, and elevation could fuck you up.
What is he seeing?
Holy crap, would you get a look at that? What do you think they're trying to hide from us? That's at least a good 1-2 millimeters there.
Stop! Stay where you are! You could have tripped right over that, man. That's at least a good 6 millimeters deep. You stay safe, Jake, all right? I'll see you back at the office.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a lot of, I guess, pain medication drugs, right? A high dose of it. And for a second, I'm like, what the fuck, am I seeing alligator face? I literally thought that, but no, it is. John is using that.
But can you see the other hazard? Sharp, unexpected changes in elevation are particularly dangerous.
Yes, okay, that's a bit more of a tripping hazard, I agree,
yeah.
If you're a bumbling moron.
We can get so used to hazards we forget they're there. Hazards hide in plain sight.
I'm just going to put this out there. I don't think that's plain sight. I think that's a sewer or catacomb. And those are usually put pretty much out of plain sight. Maybe the farthest from plain sight that anything in a society is.
Keep in mind that it's the little things we don't normally look for that can...
Reptoid 1, Reptoid 2, can't fool me, okay? I'm woke to this. Reptoid 3.
Remember, it only takes ½ an inch to change your day for the worse. Use your eyes and be aware of those little trip hazards as you walk.
Be paranoid. Be absolutely everywhere you go. Hypervigilance is the key. Always be on the lookout for minor dangers, no matter how unlikely. Namaste.
Look, if somebody who does this for a living, for 8-9 hours, whatever that is, 6 to 8 hours every day, you can't just be paranoid and panic over small things. Because first of all, those kind of small changes, you trip over that because you don't notice normally. In order to notice that, you have to be, stressing out all the time to literally find things every time you walk. You will not have a longevity out of that if you do that. After a week, you're like, fuck this, I don't want this job. So, in the end, it's all come down to luck, I guess. Maybe you'll come across something that will trip over, I guess. That happens. You're not going to stress out and use your eyes. So this safety tip is kind of stupid. Because everything you could have noticed, you're going to notice. Something like a small elevation, you're not going to notice because your eyes are not going to detect that change. Only way to do that, like I said, is to stress out every single moment you walk. And that's not going to be good, I guess.
I gotta say, I learned more than I thought I would from these. I think it's about time I applied a bit of this to my own life.
There you go.
Hi there. Here at JonTron Incorporated, we've taken a hard look at our workplace safety procedures and have decided to revise them to keep our workers safe. The most
What
importantly,
is he going to
keep
do?
them alive. Because if your heart ain't beating, I ain't eating. What the hell are you doing? I'm remodeling the toilet! With a chainsaw? I told you! Use the jackhammer! Like this! You do it like this! Oh! I'm gonna go like this! No, like that one! Look at these elevations hiding in plain sight. This place is a death trap. All right, come on, people. Keep hugging that floor. Wouldn't want anyone to trip and fall on a dangerous piece of grout. The editing bay, a seemingly innocuous place. What could go wrong here? The answer may shock you. Hey there, Andrew. What are you working on today?
I'm just downloading an MP3 of Baby One More Time on File Sparrow.
Andrew, you fool. I told you to use a proxy if you were going to do this. They're going to be here any minute. Go, 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 go! Get down on the ground! Hands in the air! Get down on the ground! Stay down! Get down! Don't you move! You're done, punk! Don't move! As you can see, danger is never more than a few clicks away. And that's why at JonTron Incorporated, our motto's always been, we can't afford another lawsuit!
Okay.
I'd just like to take a second to say that none of this would have been possible without Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, people, go to dollarshaveclub.com/JonTron. Support this channel. One trend I'm noticing is that like past 3-4 years, JonTron has been making legendary content, right? He really found his footing in past 3-4 years. So his latest videos of those time are the fucking awesome one like this. So that means, you know, we are going to see even more fucking awesome videos to come because, you know, he probably has lots of idea left. But before that, he was just making some game type of content, right? Reviewing games, something here and there. After that, you know, now he's really tackling some awesome topics. I love that. Right, people, that was workplace safety. Like I said, you know, I'm a builder, right? Contractor. So I know certain things like this, like, you know, helmet, wearing a helmet. You would be surprised how easily people take that for granted. Obviously not the workers per se, because first of all, that's mandatory. No one would literally let them inside the factory if they're not wearing that. But something like, you know, supervisors, contractors who's there to just check on things, right? Somebody who came for a visit. I mean, sometimes, you know, nowadays, obviously security has been amped up. Right, it's a requirement to wear that for anyone if they want to get in, but you know, lots of places usually not. If you are a supervisor or something like that, you went there to check, so you just go there without the helmet, right? And you know, I never noticed that, you know, long ago, right, when I first started. Even I didn't realize that, and I was just walking around without a fucking helmet. Then one day it just occurred to me, like, holy shit, one single bolt. It's not even bolt, anything which is just a few grams, right? You know, 100, 200 grams of things could fall from really high place and hit me in the head, and that's it. I mean, that panicked me when I realized that. And since then, I'm like, fuck that. I'm wearing helmet. Anybody I know and don't know, it doesn't matter. If I see somebody walking around without a helmet inside a factory, I go ape shit. So yeah, that is one of the things. And also tripping, since, you know, you're carrying things that is heavy. You'll be tiptoeing basically in a way, right? Your feet are almost dragging the ground. You're not walking normally. At times like that, small elevation can basically trip you over easily. So yeah, obviously some of them were kind of, yeah, but you know, some of them also work. But exaggeration is kind of stupid. I understand some of those videos were really old, but that exaggeration, like eating from a fucking wash basin, I mean, really stupid people who basically see that like, I don't do that, that's way too stupid, and just walk away without seeing the point of that. Like, what's the point of this? I mean, what point we are making? They won't understand that. Yeah. Alright, people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. You'll be supporting my channel, and I'll know what type of videos to react to more, I guess. You know, I'm gonna do my history videos, Alexander the Great and things like that. I just, you know, like I said, I hurt my back really bad, I guess, while working out. I don't know, it probably has a real big ass tear, you know, biggest tear in my lats, so it's an issue. So, you know, I'm barely making the videos as I have time, but I'm gonna resume all of the history videos too, right? Right now, I don't know, I just love this JonTron videos. It's entertaining. I'm gonna resume my history videos, World War, Epic History TV's Alexander the Great, Historia Civilis. I'm gonna do all that. So all my viewers who watches my history reaction, don't worry, I'm going to do that too. But yeah, if you haven't seen my other reactions, check out the cars with the JonTron playlist, history playlist, internet historian, Kazgazan nutshell with science videos, I guess. Yeah, I'll see you next time.